my powerful people, and welcome back to my channel, Purple RX. It's Renata, your friendly and resourceful PharmD, here to help you navigate this health and wellness world with all this vast information to find out exactly what works for you and look at it from a holistic perspective, because not everybody is for everything and everything is not for everybody. So, something that I really slept on in my healthcare before I got my transplant, but of course I was in my 20s. I didn't really think about it. And I lived in New Orleans and I hydrated. I drank some water. I drank water, mainly water, really not too much soda, but I really didn't really think about my hydration. I didn't get so deep into it to really be like, I need to be drinking a gallon a day, or, I had to drink the 8 glasses, but I maybe drank like a few liters a day. And it really didn't hit me until after I had my transplant, the importance and vast importance of hydration, especially as you get older, and especially not just from water. You got to remember, our bodies are 50 to 80% composed of water, and that doesn't even include the water that's found in our body fat. Water is a vital solvent, so it helps in organisms, in the cells, in the chemical reactions, in digestion, in nutrient absorption. So water is needed for just about everything in our body. There are 2 fundamental metabolic reactions that we find: photosynthesis, so how we take in sun, how our body breaks that down. Water is needed in that, as well as cellular respiration. Water is needed in just about every single place of your body. You don't have enough water, your blood volume can be low. That means your blood pressure can be low. There are so many things that come with not having enough hydration. And it really didn't hit me until I had to have a transplant and I have to drink a gallon a day, and that's just minimum. And it was a thing of, I was having a hard time hydrating, and I just didn't need water. I needed the actual minerals and the actual micronutrients, minerals that were actually needed to help hydration, to help in hydration. Those things, electrolytes as they call them, potassium, magnesium, sodium, those things are a lot of times seen and flown with water. Those are flushed out in your urine. Those come out in your sweat. Sometimes people if you sweat, taste yourself, you're going to be salty. I know, nobody usually tastes themselves, but there's going to, a lot of times, a salt substance when you sweat and when you perspire. There's a lot that comes out. So water is important. Hydration is important. And finding that hydration in so many ways is important. Hydration helps to keep your body temperature normal. I really didn't experience that until, I think when I was young, I live in Texas, so it was really hot in Texas. And I had been playing soccer, and I don't know if it was a tournament, but I threw up after the actual game. And I don't know if it was because I got too much sun and I was actually just worn out from the sun, or if I got sick from the flu. Something happened. But I remember I was very dizzy. I felt very dehydrated, but I was throwing up as well. So I think at that point I was sick. But that really didn't hit me. Of course, I'm young. I was like 8, 9. And it wasn't until I got my transplant and I saw that I drank a gallon and it wasn't enough at times. Electrolytes were needed. I noticed if I go outside in 80-degree weather and I haven't drank enough water, my body will tell me very quickly, because it'll be like I'll overheat and I'll be hot and I'll be having a headache, and I know that sun is doing a number on my body, so I have to hydrate even more and keep more water. It lubricates and cushions your joints. So in emotion, a lot of times in motion, and as we get older, yeah, it may be arthritis, but maybe it's also your diet. You're not eating enough vegetables and fruit, and your joints, and all those joints that are not moving and are lubricated, maybe you're not eating enough vegetables, which carry a lot of water, or enough fruits, which carry a lot of water. It protects your spinal cord and other sensitive tissues, and it helps you detox your body with urination and sweat and in bowel movements. It helps all of those processes, and it helps us to remove toxins. We are water, so we are hydration, so that is so needed. And a lot of times I think we sleep on it. I slept on it until I had to have a gallon a day until I had a kidney transplant and my body said, no, you have to drink water. I slept on it before then. I drank it, like I said, and I didn't drink too much tea or soda. I had stopped drinking soda in like middle school, high school, and I just mainly drank water and some Gatorade for practice or basketball, track, whatever. But for the most part, if I drank, I may have drank a couple of liters or a few glasses, and I felt hydrated and I was fine. But it wasn't serious until after I had this transplant, and my body was so much more reliant on it, and so much more. My kidneys were relying on it to help remove those toxins, to help keep going on the function and do its cellular processes. Because you can tell when your body does not have enough hydration, there are plenty of signs. When you start getting dehydrated, you feel really thirsty, you get moody, dry mouth, dry lips, your eyes get a little dry, your urine is dark, it gets yellow, your pee smells can smell a little stronger, you're not peeing enough, dry skin, bloating. Without water, the weight in your body, it's going to be harder to lose weight because a lot of times, again, it helps to it's there's not enough water flowing through in that body fat to allow it to be drained and allow it to be broken down and be used. It's needed for so many of those processes. I get moody, I get worn out. I've had to go to sleep before. I have headaches, muscle cramps. Muscle cramps you do not want. And a lot of times it's not just water. It's you're losing a lot of the minerals and a lot of the electrolytes that your body needs that sometimes come with water and what water moves across from cell to cell in order for your body to do its functions. Your muscles cramp up. Have you ever had those? Those are the worst. I think I just said that too. Brain fog. You're not clear on how to think. You can't get through a lot of stuff. You have a lot of joint pain. Dizzy, you get hungry and have cravings. When sometimes you're craving for food, really sometimes you just need water. That's the first thing they tell you to do. If you're craving food and maybe you just ate, drink some water. Drink some water. So there are so many signs that tell you, hey, I need some more water. I need you to replenish the water that's in my body. Your body, and if it gets real severe, you'll really get sunken eyes. I've gotten those before because sunken right up in here because I haven't had enough hydration or I've been too dehydrated. Maybe I went for a bike ride and didn't have enough water. You get a rapid heartbeat, rapid breathing, severe dizziness. Some people even pass out, and you can end up having low blood pressure because there's not enough water to help that blood flow properly, so your pressure starts to go lower and lower. And sometimes I've learned, like I said, water alone may not be enough, because sometimes your body is also missing the electrolytes that are necessary, which is where muscle cramps come from, and sometimes fatigue. The magnesium, the potassium, the sodium, those are important. The sodium is important within sodium and potassium actually within your heart for its function, for muscle functions. All of those things are important and all of those things are needed. So sometimes water isn't enough. So, and if water isn't enough, there's also water-rich foods that have those minerals and have those things that are needed. Watermelon. Watermelon's something great if you're out in practicing or playing a game. I know we used to get oranges in between games. That was something that's great. Oranges, grapefruit, watermelon. Leafy greens have enough in there. Don't sleep on iceberg lettuce. Great, I get it. Iceberg lettuce doesn't have a high nutrient content, but it does have a like 99% water content. And we all need water. Cauliflower, cucumber, broths are important. So if you're out working out, if you've noticed you've been drier, if you get sick, because with sickness and vomiting and diarrhea, you're more likely to lose a lot of nutrient content and lose not just water, but those electrolytes that your body needs to do the basic functions for your body to be at its best. So those things as like I said, working out, when you're doing all those, broths help. So when you get sick and you get the flu and they're saying drink plenty of fluids, it's because your body is dry and you're throwing up and your everything is leaving and you're getting no nutrients. And a lot of times broths and bone broths and coconut water and fruits and veggies help to replenish that and help you to have it. Celery is great. Celery has not only the water content, but it also has the sodium content and a lot of other nutrients that go along with it. Um, Pineapple juice, peaches. Don't sleep on pineapples. I know pineapples are sweet, but along with the fiber and all the vitamins and minerals within pineapples, as well as I think it's bromelain that's in there to help with digestion. Pineapple juice is great. There's this one place I go to that actually does like a hydration water, and it's not just water. It's coconut water, pineapple juice, aloe, cucumber, and I forgot. I think that's it. I think those are the main things. And when I tell you it's a quick hydrator, very quick hydrator. I do it after I work out sometimes because it actually gets the nutrients as well as the water and hydration production right back into my system. Coconut water is great. I used to have to really replenish the electrolytes in my body, especially when I was getting dehydrated and my kidneys are working at their best. They are going to be outputting and putting out at their best. So every time I would drink, I'd be at the restroom. Whoop, whoop, it's ready to go, ready to get it out. And so I would really need something to put that back in and put also the nutrients and minerals that my body was missing. Coconut water was great for me. I started out with Gatorade, but Gatorade ended up having 32 grams for like a 32-ounce bottle. So it was so much sugar, maybe even 64 grams. It was so much sugar, which along with coconut water had maybe 11 grams for like a whole container or per cup. It didn't have as much per ounce. And especially if you get a really natural, where it's from a young coconut, it may only have 7 to 8 per serving, 7 to 8 grams or less. But those are actually good sources of rehydration. It's got carbs, it has vitamin C, magnesium, manganese, fiber, protein, potassium, calcium. It also has sodium in it, like I said. And it also has the antioxidant property that you're needing. And it's known to prevent kidney stones, help in heart health, and decrease blood pressure. And it's best after exercise. I can speak to it. I love it after exercise. There are some specific ones that I pick because they have less sugar, and you can tell it's just organic, unadulterated, young green coconut water, straight from the green little coconuts that you see, those Thai coconuts. Some people can't stand the taste. I get it. Another one that people should not sleep on is aloe vera. Aloe vera juice. Now, pure leaf is not really it's best for our hair and best for your face and those other things, but ingesting it and ingesting too much of it can end up giving you cramps and diarrhea, and you never know exactly what's in the plant. So suggested is the organic one that has been purified and decolorized. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've drank a little bit of the pure raw. I haven't had any issues, but I don't suggest that for anybody else because everybody's body is different and everybody's body does not react the same to certain things, even natural things. Nobody's body is going to act the exact same as everybody else's. No matter how many studies we do, everybody's body is not going to act the exact same. But aloe vera juice is so great. It has phytonutrients, antioxidants, B12. It's a great hydrator. So it's also going to give you that little energy to go because of that B12, calcium, copper, chromium, sodium, all these minerals, selenium, magnesium, potassium, manganese, zinc, folic acid, vitamins B, C, and E. That's why it's also great for your skin. It's great for your hair. So every once in a while, it's nothing wrong with ingesting just a little bit and mix it with something because aloe vera has the worst taste alone. Trust, like I said, I drank it once and I was like, and it will have you coughing it up. But still, it has such a great hydration factor and it is so beneficial in a lot of people's diet. But again, like I said, not everything is for you. There are so many water-rich foods. Don't sleep on any of them. Drink and eat as many as you can, because those will help to feed your body not only the hydration that it needs, but the minerals and the nutrients that it needs. Those are the most important things within our diet. Those are things that are in our diet that we need the most. You can get, yes, you can get a lot of nutrients from meat and chicken and poultry and fish, but that's not always an everyday thing. The most nutrients that you're going to get a lot are from a lot of veggies. But this is not to say sleep on meat and sleep on this. Have your choice, but veggies and fruits, having those in some way at every portion of our day in our diet will give you the nutrients and the vitamins that your body needs. And especially as you age and as you get older, a lot of those vitamins and minerals are not the same and need a little bit more replenishment. And it could be hereditary, where hereditarily in my family, I've been told that magnesium, I might need some magnesium due to thyroid and due to our hairline. And maybe hair loss right up in here. And it might be because of the deficiency of magnesium. Some people are more deficient in some things than others. So your best bet at this moment, if you're not going to a doctor trying to see what your mineral profile is or any of that, because that can cost some money, make sure you include these things in your diet. Make sure you include these things within your day. Fruits, vegetables, all of it. Honeydew and melons, those are also great. Melons are great. How did we survive? We survived on watermelon. We survived on watermelon because it gave us the nutrients and hydration we need. We didn't sleep on that. We didn't sleep on that. We needed hydration as much as we were out in the sun doing what we were doing. And also, it was a plentiful crop. And it was a crop that made us a lot of money. So a lot of people got into that. One more thing I wanted to put in there and remind you on aloe. There might be some drug interactions. So if you're taking any drugs that are metabolized by like cytochrome P450, 3,4-A, or 2D6, you may want to watch that or just notify your doctor so that they can monitor the effectiveness and the effectiveness of the drug, because it can increase side effects sometimes. Not all the times, because it doesn't happen, again, like in everybody's body. Everybody's body may not metabolize aloe like that, and it may not interact. But again, talk to your doctor about anything, or if you have any worries, add that to it. Doctor, nutritionist, herbalist, whatever provider you're using, make sure you speak to them and make sure you let them know what you've been taking or what you've changed, if you've changed anything or added anything new. Other than that, I hope this information helped you, and I hope you stay hydrated this summer. Drink it, eat it, get your water intake in. It's all important, and it's all needed and necessary. And if you don't know, you won't grow. And not everything is for everybody, and everybody is not for everything. Thank you guys. You guys have a nice evening.